How is it to direct an act? If you're in a scene and then you have to pay attention behind the scene.
I have to pay attention? This is terrible news. I have certain advantages because by the time we're shooting, I'm very familiar with the script. We were just hoping that you could maybe help Millie with some behavioral issues.
Plus, if you can make me quack like a duck, I can make it worth your while.
My big problem is I spend all the time directing and blocking the thing, and then it's time to shoot, and I realize, oh, I don't know the lines. I need to take a second. So what I try to do is I go over my lines with Susan after we do the blocking, and we sit down and we go through we act it out a couple times. I'm walking off with these. There's no way I'm not leaving without these.
Try it now. Do not call a mechanic by the time one gets here.
You'll have the car started. I'm calling Joyce to let her know I'll be late.
Tell her you might be late.
Well, when Stan gives advice, the thing I like about Stan's advice is that he's often, he's off the mark a little bit with it, you know? Like he'll say, like one time this year, he said, we got to take the bull by the tail. And his words, too. He's a little off on his words, you know? Diversifies. He'll say things like that. Expansion and diversifies.
I need direction, guidance.
Uh-oh.
Hey, maybe you could life coach me.
Well, boy.
Do any of those noises mean yes?
He has a problem with intellectual depth perception. He can't focus the situation and what you should do together very well. And he does it in kind of the opposite way that Millie does. But best of intentions, it's not very effective, that's all. And who once chewed the same piece of gum for 8 weeks in a row just to prove a point?
I did.
There's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it. Now get out there and start cleansing.
Okay! Why were you in a sex addicts meeting?
That's a long story.